6 norsk-amerikanere I moderlandet for aller første gang.
Welcome to Norway.
This is probably one of the most beautiful places in the world.
De lengter alle etter å finne ut mer om sine norske røtter.
It's just really surreal to be standing in a place that I'm named after. This is why I came here.
I feel so blessed and humbled by this opportunity to be here and to experience this.
Underveis på denne spektakulære reisen konkurrerer de for å vise hvem som best klarer å tilpasse seg den norske hverdagen.
Say cheeks.
Cheeks!
Og hver uke må den som viser seg minst norsk pakke kofferten og reise hjem til USA.
I like Norway. Please keep me here forever.
USA som nasjon ble grunnlagt for 240 år siden, men landet som fostret forfedrene til våre norsk-amerikanske venner veldig mye eldre. Norges historie lang og inneholder blant annet vikingtokter, blot, guder, gudinner og ikke minst en imponerende kongesaga. Et viktig kapittel I denne kongesagaen handler om da Norge ble samlet I ett rike under én konge for mer enn 1100 år siden. Og det startet akkurat her på Avaldsnes med Harald Hårfagre. Nå skal norsk-amerikanerne få reise tilbake I tid til nettopp vikingtiden.
You feel like we're just transported to another time.
I do. This looks totally different than the rest of Norway that we've seen so far.
What is this?
Should we pop this chest?
Ooh. Open it.
You know free drops in here, right?
Free shot.
Whoa, we got costumes! Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Nails. And...
Yes!
These might be hoods.
They're hoods!
Let's see what we got.
Well, I guess straight here. I was so excited when we opened this chest and each of us had our names and the costumes. I knew that we'd get to play and do something, so I'm so ready to do this.
They had Velcro? Vikings had Velcro?
Oh, there's just no way I'm gonna be doing this right. I just don't know. Where do I put these bags?
I love dressing up as a Viking. I think originally I imagined more like armor and shields, but you can't wear that all the time. That shit's probably heavy. This is the relaxing clothes.
Do they go together? I have no idea. Oh.
Putting on this outfit made me feel two things. Norwegian pride and swag on a million. I feel like Richard I, king of the fucking Vikings right now.
Oh, look! It goes across the front. Maybe. No. Please help us with our garments.
Where are they going? There's like, no, ignore those guys.
I'm definitely ready to wake up my inner Viking. I think that maybe people think I'm really nice, but I have an inner Viking. They'd be surprised. Ready to rape and pillage.
Vikingtiden en sentral periode I Norges historie. Begynnelsen på denne epoken blir ofte regnet fra angrepet på klosteret Lindisfarne I år 793. Selv om vikingene også drev med fredelige ting som handel, ble de viden kjent for sin voldsomme framferd. Troen på at de som falt tappert I kamp kunne få et krigersk etterliv hos den norrøne guden Odin, gjorde at mange fryktet å dø en stille død. I løpet av vikingtiden kom kristendommen til Norge, men heller ikke det skjedde uten kamp. Slutten på denne historiske epoken legges ofte til slaget ved Stamford Bridge I år 1066, men vikingene ble ikke glemt av den grunn. Den dag I dag viking fortsatt en hedersbetegnelse som brukes om barske folk. Og nå det deltakernes tur til å klare seg I denne berømte og sagnomsuste æraen.
Hello, Vikings.
Hello. King Frita. Look like a Viking king.
The year is now 793. And the Norse mythology is the law of the land. Christian Vikings are constantly trying to force Christianity on the locals, but it's easier said than done. Many kings will try to do this, but it's going to take another couple of centuries before Olav den Hellige, that's Olav the Holy, succeeds in making Christianity the official religion around the year 1020.
I didn't know there were Christian Vikings until just now. So I thought they were fighting against Christianity. I never knew that they were actual Christian Vikings, so that's new to me.
Right now, this village down here has been captured by Christian Vikings. And as you can see, they've tied up the Høvding down on the beach. And when the tide comes in, he's gonna drown.
This guy's wrapped up in like a stone mattress just sitting in the water. And I don't know why it's really funny to me, but what a shitty way to die. This is how I deal with darkness.
If you manage to save the villagers from the intruders, they will honor you with a gilde, which means a feast. And you're probably gonna need this. You're probably also gonna need this.
Oh, where are you pulling that from?
This weapon clearly has been through generations of battles. I see blood, hair on it, and it really has a real Viking feeling to it. Yes, this club will serve me well in battle today.
You have to hurry before the Høvding drowns. Now go, and may Odin be with you.
And also with you.
I thought that I was going to do a lot of things in Norway, but I never thought that I was going to go back in time to 793 and kill some Christians. Never thought that was going to happen. Just kidding.
Den første utfordringen denne uka er ikke en konkurranse, men en viktig oppgave som løses ved at alle deltakerne samarbeider. De skal ta seg inn i landsbyen og overvinne de kristne vikingene.
Once I entered the village, I had like the Game of Thrones theme song going off in my head. I was just ready to like grab a sword, stab some people, save some people, eat some animals and maybe people. I think my inner child is so happy right now.
Check it out.
We've got a note.
Ooh. Yeah. The villain's watchman is resting between the houses. Hit him on his head in order to steal his futhark.
Oh, there's a guy, though. Do you see him holding a spear?
So we could either take it straight up the middle of the path and whack him on the back of the head, or we could try to, because we sneak around, we're gonna pop up next to him. So we need to take this guy out, I think.
Or we could go this way
that.
because that looks like a lot of protection against all of this.
Are we hitting the watchman?
On the head.
And he's resting between these two?
Yeah.
I think we should go.
Steve must be the fence.
Can we hit this guy now? Everyone was taking this whole rescue the village thing way too seriously. They're like, oh, what if there's an ambush or we gotta sneak around? And then I'm just like, just hit the guy, he's right there. But what if there's, oh, we gotta get a distraction. I'm just like, just go and hit the guy. Seriously, we're overthinking this.
Yeah.
Let's just club the guy and feast.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
The first thing we had to do when we got in the village was knock out the guard. And Richie, I think, was the perfect person to have do that. He's the stealthiest of all of us, and his approach was phenomenal.
You guys want me to sneak up? Yeah. Okay, but someone create a distraction over here.
Why are we splitting up?
Gosh, it's distracting.
So to take down the watchman, we decided to create a diversion in order to get our next clue. And so I went around one building and was just throwing chunks of wood out into the forest to distract him because that's all I had. And then the diversion worked.
Shit. The guy got up, started moving, so I dropped down on the ground to be camouflaged with my red cape against the green grass. And then I'm like, all right, Richie, this one's you. Go nuts.
I loved Richie's patience the best of everything. I think there's a couple spots in there where he could have taken the guard out sooner, but he knew that this was our one shot.
Just do it.
He was able to get up there real quick, gave a tremendous bump on the top of the head to that guard, and cleared the way for the rest of us.
I think Richie is only a 12th Norwegian, so maybe that shows why his knock only had a 12th% amount of power to it, because it looks really funny from afar.
It was just like, ah. He was like charming someone with a wand.
Vikings bopped so many people. Not only did they bop their people they killed, they bopped women, they bopped children. So I bopped that guy in the crown of his head, just like a Viking.
Check his wallet. Guys, we got people coming. We gotta go. Here, hide. Let's hide over here. Get to cover. Get to cover. We have Christian. What? Underwear. I don't know.
Oh, look. Food act. 2, sneak up behind the elders. Amongst the women, there's one you need to call by name. Use the food cards to translate the name that's on the uldhus and call her over.
The name is on the front of the elk house, and we use this to translate her name.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait. Right there. It's right there. We were definitely whispering. We didn't want to get caught when we were sneaking through the village. We didn't know who to trust, where to go. I have never done anything like this, and I have no idea what to expect.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the names and you can remember.
Okay. We have G, and then you have U, and then you have M. Oh, wait, not M, D. Gudrid.
Gudrid.
Odin er far til alle våre guder. Odin er far alle done. Odin er far til alle våre guder.
Odin. Far. Odin. Far. Could we put this on the ground? Yeah. I think this is the end. Odin, Ufar, All.
Okay, ready? All right, this is the Rundhus. It's the one that's round,
Yeah.
the roundhouse.
Cool.
Let's go. Is that the door?
Oh, this young child's gonna help us. Talk, young child. Talk.
Talk for key.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. So we get into the roundhouse and we found just a pile of arrows and some bows, and we were really, trying to figure out how are we going to use these, where are we going to use these, and none of us know how to use them. But when we came out of the roundhouse, there was this woman that was standing over by the arrow range, and we figured, you know what? As far as Vikings go, the women kicked as much ass as the men did. So took a chance, talked to one of the village people, and there you go.
You gonna show us?
Yes. Stand like me. And you take your bow out. You straight up and you pull it to your nose and aim.
Odessa, she's got some skills, man. I don't know if she's, shot bow and arrows before, but she did pretty good, man.
So I actually spent a lot of time training in the Korean mountains near North Korea, just training archery just for this moment.
Yes. Bullseye.
Oh,
You go.
Rich.
Oh, why thank you. The chief of the Christian clan is having a break from the victory party. He's taking a leak. Shoot him with the bow and arrows. If you make him fall to the ground, his men will run to the ship and leave, and the feast can begin.
Let's do it.
When the woman helped us train to use the bow and arrows, and then the next note said that we needed to shoot someone, I was a little like, all right, this might be getting too real.
We're gonna go save the world. We'll bring back your king, I promise, okay? Have no fear. Okay.
Warriors.
Norwegian Americans are here.
Warriors 6 right here.
Let's do it.
Hey, look, I see a guy taking a piss.
He's got a big old dick, you can see it from here.
So once we spotted the king, I noticed it was a blow-up sex doll with a wiener. And we all gathered behind the guy. He was taking the longest piss of his life. And I'm like, all right, let's take this guy out. Go, Odessa, go.
Oh, I didn't pop it.
Oh!
He's going down.
He's deflating. Get him again.
Oh! I have never shot someone with a bow and arrow while they're peeing, so now I'm really happy about that. Maybe the king gets stage fright. Maybe that's why he was outside peeing by himself.
He's losing blood.
Oh, Brennan, that was beautiful.
Yay!
He is crippled.
Wait, he's going down.
He's going down.
When you get shot with a bow and arrow while peeing alone in the woods, it's a slow death. So Brennan and I had to make sure that we were gonna get him and that he was gonna actually die.
Oh, he get.
Yes!
Get him! Get him! Get him!
In all of the excitement, we kind of might have slightly forgot that we needed to save someone from drowning.
Brennan! Oh! I think he's dead, guys.
Huh?
We got a man to save.
Crap, we forgot he's still drowning.
Quickly, the tide is coming in. The king! The king!
There
he is. Oh, he's deep. Get him!
Thank you.
Yes!
Thank you. Get this off me.
It was great to save our own chieftain. He deserved freedom, and I finally can say in my life today, I actually feel like a Viking.
Tusen takk, folkens. Dette må feires, så nå blir det fest.
Party! Fest! Fest! Fest!
Så ein veit vidar ratar, og ha for fjøld og farit. Vær jo gedi styrer gumma vær, så vitandi vits. This means that you should travel far amongst people you do not know. Then you will find the secret, which is hidden in the people who can master their mind. So, you have traveled far, and you have saved this village. Therefore, you can call yourself true Vikings. But a true Viking needs a Viking name. So, Cash Torbjørn, forward. Cash Torbjørn, you are brave like the bear. So I call you Torbjørn den Djerve.
Torbjørn del Djerve?
Den Djerve, the brave one.
This is awesome. I would hug you. Can I hug you?
You can hug me.
So cool.
Kelly, you are quick of mind with the wisdom and wit of 100 wise men. So we name you Kelly den Kvikke.
Thank you.
I have been told, Jared, that you have been in many battles and never lost and never been wounded. We have a word for that, and that is Ironside. Jared Jernside.
Jernside.
Så god.
Tusen takk. I love my Viking name, Jernside. It's awesome to get a name that kind of goes along with my journey here in Norway, and I'm very proud of it.
Richie Nils, your hair is long and fair. So I shall call you after the first Norwegian king, Harald Fairhair.
Nils Fairhair.
Så god.
Yeah, I got fair hair. Who needs a nickname that necessarily is complicated? He has fair hair, his name's Fair Hair. That's fair here.
Odessa. It has been said that you are quite fond of our kings. So we name you Odessa Kongeelsker.
King lover?
Oh yeah. Brennan, I have heard that you are curious, wild, and unpredictable. So I will name you after a famous earl named Tore Hund.
The king killer?
Brennan Dog.
Brennan the dog?
Oh yeah.
Apparently I'm a dog now. No!
I think the dog for Brennan is very fitting because he's just a wild card. He's like a stray dog that comes up to you and licks your hand, and then you go to pet him and he just like starts acting crazy and barks and like runs away. And you're like, what just happened? That's Brennan, the dog.
Some of you will be victorious, but one of you will fall in battle by the grave of our first king, Harald Fairhair. But tonight, you will spend the night here in the village and feast with us. Skål.
This has been one of the most fun days on the entire For Norge journey thus far. I mean, glorified LARPing is what we did, and it was just really fun. even though only half of us are here still, is really special.
Straks skal deltakerne kjempe I ukas lagkonkurranse.
Ready, set, pull!
Feels like I'm trying to corral a wild horse by the tail.
Og Jared får dra til Vårvik, hvor slekten hans stammer fra.
This is why I came here. Was for this.
Våre norsk-amerikanske venner på Avaldsnes denne uka, og her lever de som ekte vikinger.
Fair hair. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time for a Viking feast.
I feel like I was put in a headlock throughout the night.
Oh, breakfast time, boyos. Looks like pancakes.
Oh, I think that's the batter for this, maybe. Nice. When I first sat down, I saw the picture of the batter, and I thought that maybe it was like a jam of some sort.
What is this?
This is actually pancakes made of blood.
Made of blood?
Made of,
Do you say love or blood? You say love or blood?
Well, both.
What kind of blood?
Is it your blood?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I've never had blood pancakes before, so at first it was a little strange, but with the honey, it's pretty good. Now I know why the Vikings murdered so much. Their enemies tasted great for breakfast.
Not so bad.
Okay, I guess.
Just eat it quick, Kelly.
Yes,
I
Southern
could
Belle.
just twirl this guy all day.
I can't. I think I gagged a few times, but I don't know if I actually tasted blood or if I was just imagining it, but I didn't like it.
Don't think about the blood. Think about how
Stop
red it is.
saying blood!
Human blood. Oh, jeez.
Good day, Vikings.
Hey!
It's important that you eat now, because you need energy. Now it's competition time. And I hope the gods are on your side. Because for the Vikings, the Norse mythology was extremely important. They believed that if they died in battle, they would go straight to Valhall, and there they could do everything that they loved, which was basically to eat, drink, fight, and die every day for eternity. And in this competition, you're also going to fight over and over again, and the winning team of Vikings are safe for another week in For Norge.
Yes.
Awesome.
Lagene skal kjempe I den klassiske konkurransegrenen tautrekking. Når det ene laget får tak I den første sekken på sin side og leser alt som står på lappen, har de vunnet en runde. Den som leste lappen må så ta på seg rekvisitten som ligger I sekken. Det første laget som får tak I alle tre rekvisittene og klarer å trekke markøren til det andre laget over midtstreken, har vunnet. På blått lag finner vi Jared, Kelly og Cash.
The other thing is, like, I don't think we should do 1, 2, 3 pull because that gives them too much notice to
Like
prepare.
a ready pull?
Yeah,
Ready.
so like ready pull.
Ready, pull.
All right.
Rødt lag består av Odessa, Richie og Brennan.
This competition is going to be very intense. I can feel it, and I'm ready as hell.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
You got this, Brennan.
Okay, Vikings, so you ready?
Yeah.
Ready, set, pull!
Yeah, go, go! Come on, kid! Odessa getting the first bag, I'm like, yes, we got this!
Odin sacrificed one of his eyes.
And when Cash got his, I'm like, dang it!
He could achieve wisdom. You are Odin.
There was a moment where both teams had the first bag, and it was just a matter of who's going to read the fastest.
Put the eye patches on.
Odessa, you finished first. Woo! You may take what's in the bag.
You want me to put this on?
You want it over this eye?
So my note that I read was about Odin and that he had to give away his eye for all of the wisdom of the world. I can't see anything.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, yes.
Ready, set, pull!
Go. Come on! Come on! Go! Ball! Catch! Get it, dude! Come on! Come on! Stand up tall! Come on! 1, 2, 3, go!
I got Odin sacrificed one of his eyes so that he could achieve wisdom. You are Odin, put the eye patches on.
Stop!
Yes!
Cash, you may take what's in the bag.
Round 2, Cash got his note, read it in time, and they caught right back to us. So I think that took the whole team a step back, saying, okay, maybe we got to rethink the advantage we have here and start looking at it more tactically.
Okay. Ready, set, pull!
Pull! Pull! Hey! Look what's changed into a female horse, got pregnant and gave birth to a sleeping oldest eight-legged horse. You are a sleeping slipper.
To a female horse.
Like eight-legged horse, you are a slipper.
Stop. Brennan, you may put on what's in the bag.
Oh, what the hell?
Really?
Can't see anything.
Hey, honestly, I can't see in this thing.
Okay.
You got this, Brennan.
You ready, guys?
Yeah.
Ready, set, pull!
Go, Kelly, go! Yes, read it! Keep pulling!
Let's change into a female horse, got pregnant, get further slippery. Odin's eight-legged horse. You're a sleeper. Sleeper.
Stop! Kelly, you may put on what's in the bag.
Sometimes you end up with a horse mask on your head and you're like, how did I get here?
Okay. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, set, pull!
Let's go!
I heard Jared reading as I was reading, and I'm thinking that I can read a lot faster than everybody else. So I knew that I would be the first one to finish it.
Yes, stop!
You are Artur!
Richie, you may put on what's in the bag.
I'm reading it and I'm just thinking, how in the world did he get there sooner than I did?
It's hard to breathe.
My note said something about Thor and the Mjolnir. You are Thor, grab your hammer, Richie. Once I realized I could only hold the rope with one hand, I knew they had a big advantage over us. So going into that round, I was really nervous.
Okay, guys, it's time to get ready. Ready, set, pull!
Go! Come on! Go! Keep going!
Go, get it! Read it!
All right, here we go! Thor has now and glove on the hand, the hell's hammer, Mjolnir, you are Tor! Mjolnir, you are Tor!
Yes, stop! Jared, you may take what's in the bag.
After getting it, I felt really confident that we could do it. I felt that our team felt very together and connected.
Lagene står nå likt. I den avgjørende runden gjelder det å få trukket motstanderlaget så langt at deres sorte merke på tauet kommer forbi staven.
Keep going. Don't stop until they say it's good.
This will be the deciding round. Are you ready? Ready, set, pull!
Go! Come on! We got it! Keep going! We got it! Go! Go! We got it! Keep going!
So I only got one hand on the end of the rope. I'm pulling like hell. It feels like I'm trying to corral a wild horse by the tail. I'm hearing Jared, we got this, guys, we got this. I'm thinking, shit, they got this.
We got it! Go! Go! Come on!
Kelly, dig it!
Dig! Go! I don't know what happened when I was on like all threes and just pulling this sucker.
He's almost there! Pull!
Yeah, from the back, I saw Brendan like on his knees, like, this far away from the line, it looked like.
We got it! Go! Go!
So I think me and Brennan, this is the time we got to sync up. We started 1, 2, 3, pull.
1, 2, 3, pull! 1, 2, 3, pull! 1, 2, 3, pull! He's almost there! Pull!
Come on, Kelly, dig!
1, 2, 3.
No! 1, 2, 3! No, Kelly! Get up!
Kelly slipped and we tried to scramble and get back up.
So I wasn't sure what happened. Turns out Kelly and Cash had dropped the rope.
1, 2, 3, pull! 1, 2, 3, pull! 1, 2, 3, pull! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3! Pull! Stop! Yes! Yes! Woo!
The intensity in the last round was insane.
Everyone definitely gave their all in this competition. You let go of your rope, and the red team managed to pull you past the pole, and they won the competition. Congratulations. This means that you will have to compete again.
I think the worst part isn't losing. The worst part is having to compete against my friends tomorrow. I love Jared and Kelly both.
But before that, I have a surprise for you. Because a common misconception about the Vikings is that they were dirty. But what's true is that they loved personal hygiene. So you're now going to be treated to a proper Viking spa, all of you.
Is it a bloodbath?
It's not a bloodbath. It's not a bloodbath. So try to enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Thanks for each.
Thanks for your job.
Thank you for your job. Good job. Nice job, good.
Nice.
I am so ready for the Viking spa. Take my fair hair down, get in a bloodbath, get in a rock salt, whatever. I just want to be clean right now.
So we walk up and there's two women around a cauldron making pine water. And there's some towels that you put the hot water on and wipe your face with.
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty under the water. Inside, I was like, man, what the hell is this? This is not a spa.
What's at your feet there?
We've got some items here.
Awesome.
So I'll just pass these up.
Yeah. It's like a comb made out of bone, I'm guessing.
A bone comb?
A bone comb. It's a bone comb.
I think I have tweezers.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
For the eyebrows.
Oh, is that for your ears, to clean your ears out?
No.
Can you tell us what this is for? How to use it?
Oh, you got it.
Yes!
Right.
Gross.
All right. You may think of Vikings as barbarians, but there is much more to their story. They were also perceived to be beautiful and stylish. Here are some tools that the Vikings used to keep tidy and clean.
Nice.
Y'all ready to clean up?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's clean up.
Let's get nice. Let's get fancy.
Let's get fresh as hell.
That does smell really good.
Right?
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
It's cold.
That was freezing.
That water was so cold, and it made me wonder, like, how cold, like, what is the warmest it gets here? Like, I'm still a Texan deep down.
So now those women give us massages, right? Oh, man. Oh! Wow. Aha, what is this? So I'm swimming in the water. And who? Woo! I found a book. A big-ass book right by the water's edge. Yo, guys!
What's that?
I found a book!
A book!
Nice! Bring it over!
Ooh, I got a little book.
Have a seat. Get you a little blanket.
Whoa.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
You look very cozy.
Would y'all like to hear a story?
Yes. Or what's in the book?
All right. The book you have in your hands is Heimskringla, which contains the sagas of the Norwegian kings. The saga tells the story of Gyda, a princess from Hordaland who refused to marry the small King Harald before he ruled all of Norway. Harald then took the vow not to cut nor comb his hair until he was sole king.
I wonder what he looked like. No combing, no cutting.
Harald succeeded and managed to unite the entire country. He then trimmed his hair and gave the nickname Fair Hair and became the first king of Norway. Didn't cut his hair and killed all these people just so he could get that sweet Gyda. Man, Gyda must have been one fine biddy because he killed a lot of people. When King Harald was about 80 years of age, he brought his son Eric to his high seat and gave him command over the whole land. Harald's other sons were ill-pleased with this, but when Harald died, Eric managed to kill several of them and was given the name Eric Bloodaxe.
Talk about sibling rivalry, am I right?
It's crazy. Eirik Bloodaxe sounds like a serial killer or something like that. Just loves to kill and conquer.
Videre forteller Heimskringla at en av brødrene Eirik Blodøks ikke fikk drept, Håkon, fordrev Eirik og styrte Norge i flere fredfulle år. Men freden varte ikke evig, for Eirik Blodøks sine sønner bestemte seg for å gjenerobre Norge.
The two armies waged a bloody battle on a plain near the royal court at Avaldsnes. The site of the battle was later given the name Blood Heights.
Håkon klarte til slutt å jage Eirik Blodøks sine sønner og deres hær til havs, før han igjen kunne returnere til Norge som konge.
Hakon's reign spanned almost 30 years. He was well liked, and that is why he's called Hakon the Good.
Jesus. Intense. Snaps.
Well, I guess that's the story of Norway's first three kings.
So it all started with a guy trying to impress a girl.
It always does.
It does, it always does.
Etter et dypdykk i Heimskringla bestemmer de norsk-amerikanske vikingene seg for å patruljere området og se etter inntrengere.
What?
The area of Avaldsnes is not too far from a beautiful place called Borvik, or Spring Bay as it translates to. One of you have a family name that originates from this place and will get to go and learn about his own family saga and come back to his fellow Norwegian Americans much wiser. Guess who?
It's me.
Yeah!
Yay!
Good job, buddy.
Borvik!
Congrats.
Cool.
Vorvik's going to Vorvik.
Vorvik's going to Vorvik.
Vorvik going to Vorvik.
When Odessa read the note on the arrow, I was super excited. I think that going to my farm is one of the things that I am most excited to do while I'm here. Now to find out that I'm going to get to do that, I'm just excited.
Awesome. This is something I've been looking forward to this entire time.
I'm excited to hear your story, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I can't imagine what it would be like waking up to this being your home every day. I mean, this is incredible. With the cliffs and the water and the greenery, it's pretty much just what I always imagined Norway looking like. Thank you. This is wild. It's like a freaking jungle out here, man. This is nuts. That's crazy. That is crazy. This was a really tough place to get to, and I don't know how many other people in my family will get to see this. And for some reason, I do. It's just really surreal to be standing in a place that I'm named after. Jeez. I mean, I'm standing in rooms where my family, made shoes or whatever they were doing on that table and stuff, and it's grounding, I think. Man, and I can see why they decided not to take this one with them, but I mean, it's a good coat. I mean, this could have been my grandpa's. Gosh, that's nuts. Oh. Well. Sir Jared, welcome to Vorvik, the place from where your surname originates. Many generations of your family lived and worked here. The house you see beside you was built around the time of your great-great-grandfather, Paul Sumjosen Varvik's confirmation. Living conditions are not easy. Many people chose to seek opportunities elsewhere. In 1886, only 22-year-old Paul left Norway, 22, settled in America. This was probably not the easiest place to be. My great-great-grandparents had to sacrifice a lot, and I am definitely, reaping the rewards of that. On a farm called Kitchelstad, not too far away from here, from where you are now, there lived a woman who would come to mean the world to Paul. She was your great-great-grandmother, Helga. And in 1897, as a 23-year-old, she immigrated as well. And there he is, the family. Here in Norway, both your great-great-grandparents left 7 family members who still have many descendants living in Suldal and elsewhere in Norway today. They would love to meet you at a family reunion in Kitchelstad. Your great-great-grandmother's child in a home that is still owned by your living Norwegian relatives. That's rad. Cool. That's cool. And I'm really glad. This is why I came here. Was for this.
Straks skal Jared, Kelly og Cash konkurrere i en quiz som omhandler alt de har lært denne uka.
Okay.
How the hell am I gonna remember all this?
At one moment, I literally almost passed out. It was just so intense.
Are you ready?
Det er snart tid for den avgjørende konkurransen, og det er Jared, Kelly og Cash som må kjempe for å få bli i Norge.
I would love to meet my living family so badly. So it's really hard to stay in good spirits nearly every week when you have to go to individual competition. It's very nerve-wracking because I'm just wanting to stay so badly.
I love it here. And I feel like I'm learning more about myself every day. And I feel like I'm learning more about my home every day. And I just think it's too soon to go home. I want to win this. I don't want my first time going into an elimination to be the time that I go home.
I think this competition is going to be really hard. It's going to be a mental challenge through and through. I hope that I get to stay, and I hope that I get to meet my family.
Hey guys.
Hey, future.
This is the final resting place of King Harald Hårfagre. And since his day, we've had 63 kings and 1 queen. Does anyone know the name of our current king?
Harold.
That's right. And being a king today is quite a peaceful occupation, but it hasn't always been like that. The story of the kings of the past is a violent and bloody one, and often they were killed, poisoned, tricked, and overthrown. And there was always a victor to overtake the throne. Now it's your turn to fight to be kongen på heaven, that's king of the hill. And whoever doesn't reach the top of the hill will have to leave the kingdom of Norway and go back to America.
Nå må Jared, Kelly og Cash vise hva de har lært denne uka. Før konkurransen starter får de 10 minutter hver til å lese seg opp på den norske kongerekka. Og de må pugge så mange fakta som mulig.
Okay. Gray skin, Eric's... This is so much information, okay.
How the hell am I gonna remember all this?
Okay.
When it comes to history, that's sort of a very weak spot for me.
Okay, here's the Queen Margaret Valdemar's daughter.
I'm trying to remember names, dates, what they did, what their nicknames are.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
I feel like I'm about to take a final exam for a class that I never went to.
Okay, so looking at that board, I just tend to just see a bunch of words coming at me at once. And for some reason, all you guys' kings decided to pick the same names. That kind of sucks, but I think the trick is just to gonna try to keep my head. It's gonna be really hard, but I can see myself doing it, yeah.
Okay. To get all of that information right before a quiz is just kind of scramble in your brain. It's not gonna make too much sense. Håkon Sergetsson, Håkon, just a fucking ton of Håkons. A lot of Håkons and Harolds. There was a lot of names, there's a lot of Håkons and Harolds. Jeez. So I just tried to pick out the ones that seemed easiest to remember. Okay.
I denne konkurransen vil det ikke legges vekt på riktig uttale, men svaret må være korrekt. Svarer man riktig, kan man gå 2 skritt fram. Har man gått 10 skritt, kan man ta på seg kongekrona og løpe seirende opp på haugen for å plante merket sitt. Den deltakeren som til slutt står igjen på slagmarken, må reise hjem til USA.
Jared, Kelly, and Cash, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which king was raised in England but came back to reclaim the throne? He defeated Eirik Blodakse's sons in a battle here in Avaldsnes.
Cash.
Cash?
Håkon the Good.
That's the right answer. You may take 2 steps forward.
I just knew going into this that the second he said anything that sounded familiar to me, I needed to say my name. So just said my name.
Question number 2. Around which year did Olav the Holy manage to make Christianity the official religion in Norway?
Jared.
Jared.
1020.
That's the correct answer, Jared. You may take 2 steps forward.
So Jared answered a question I already knew the answer to, so I'm thinking, like, I need to be quicker.
Question 3. What was the first name of the only queen to ever rule Norway as a monarch?
Jared.
Super annoying. If anyone should be talking about who was the first and only queen of Norway, it should be the woman.
Jared, what's your answer?
Margareta.
You answered Margrethe, and that's the correct answer. You may take 2 steps forward. Question 4. A princess of Hordaland inspired Harald Fairhair to unite Norway into one kingdom. What was her first name?
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly, what's your answer?
Gyda.
You answered Gyda. That's the correct answer. You may take 2 steps forward. Question 5. Who wrote the saga of the Viking kings of Norway?
Cash. Snorri.
I need the full name, Cash.
That's the worst, when you kind of know the answer. And if it's not the total correct answer, you know the other person's gonna get it. Stuffelson. Snorri Stuffelson.
You answered Snorre Sturlason, and that's the correct answer. You may take 2 steps forward. Question number 6. King Harald V represented Norway in the Olympic Games in 64, 68, and 72. But in which sport did he...
Sailing.
You answered sailing, and that's the correct answer.
Kelly was kind of far behind us, and it was a huge relief to be passing Jared and know that I'm 1 step closer to being safe.
Question 7. Which king gave name to a piece of modern-day technology?
Cash. Olaf V.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer.
I didn't feel good about my answer when I answered it. It was a shot in the dark.
Siden Cash svarte feil, må han bli stående, og Jared og Kelly får 3 svaralternativer. Svarer de riktig, får de ta 1 skritt fram.
The question is, which king gave name to a piece of modern-day technology? Was it A, Harald Bluetooth, B, Fredrik Firewire, or C, Knut of Java? Have you written down your answers?
I felt very behind the guys. I just thought to myself that I just have to get this right.
You may turn the blackboards. Jared, you answered Fredrik Firewire. And Kelly, you answered Knut of Java. The correct answer is Harald Bluetooth. So none of you got that right. We move on to the next question. What was the name of the first king of Norway?
Harold Fairhair.
You answered Harold Fairhair, and that's the correct answer. You may take 2 steps forward.
Getting right up next to Cash gave me another little confidence boost to say, yeah, all right, I got a shot at doing this.
Olav the Holy was killed by a man. What was the killer's name?
Jared.
Cash.
Jared?
Eirik the Hund.
That's the wrong answer. Was it A, Tore Hund, B, Bob Hund, or C, Brennan Hund? You both answered A, Tore Hund. That's the correct answer, so both of you can take 1 step forward. Which king was the last to be born on Norwegian soil until King Harald V was born in 1937, 557 years? Kelly.
Olav V.
That's the wrong answer. I'm sorry.
When I yelled my name, I realized that I've just given the others an advantage.
Was it A, Olav Håkonsson, B, Olav V, or C, Harald Gille? Jared, you answered A, Olav Håkonsson, while Cash, you answered C, Harald Gille. The correct answer is A, Olav Håkonsson. Next question. Christian IV, or Christian Kvart, gave the capital Oslo a different name. What was the name?
Christiansen.
Your answer is Christiansson?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer.
That was so annoying. I knew that one. I just couldn't remember the last part of Christian.
Was it A, Stockholm den andre, B, Christiania, or C, Kristiansand? Both of you answered B, Christiania, and that's the correct answer. So you may take 1 step forward. Jared, if you get this next one right without alternatives, you are safe for another week.
Kelly's way back, and so all I'm thinking is, you know, just get a couple more than Kelly and you'll be fine.
Which first name is the most popular among the Norwegian kings?
Jared.
What's your answer?
Harold.
Which first name is the most popular among the Norwegian kings?
Jared.
What's your answer?
Harold.
I'm sorry, Jared. That's the wrong answer. Is it A, Harald, B, Christian, or C, Håkon? You may turn the blackboard. You both answered C, Håkon, and that's the correct answer. Jared and Cash, you're both just 1 question away from being safe for another week. So Kelly, now you have to step up your game.
There was one moment where I was thinking about going home. Everything was just like, I don't know, I found like a Zen moment and just focused on the questions and what I read.
Which king disliked the 17th of May, but still got the main street in Oslo named after himself?
Kelly. Who is this? Shit.
Kelly? what's your answer?
Carl. Carl Johan?
Is that your final answer?
Carl Johan? Yeah. I remember reading this guy's name because it's at Main Street in Oslo.
You answered Karl Johan, and that's the correct answer. You may take 2 steps forward.
Finally, I'm about equal, or I'm close. I have a better chance now, so I was like, okay, I can do this.
Next question. Which king is said to have won a battle against the German Romanic Emperor Otto II? Kelly, what's your answer?
Otto? Shit, I just blanked out. Oh my God. So I blanked. Time's moving, and you gotta say something. Haakon the 7th.
Kelly, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. So Cash and Jared, was it A, Håkon Earl the Mighty, B, Eirik Bloodaxe, or C, Harald Fairhair? So Jared, you answered C, Harald Fairhair, while Cash, you answered A, Håkon Earl the Mighty. The correct answer is Håkon Earl the Mighty, and Cash, you may take 1 step forward. Cash, you're now just 1 step away from being safe for another week. Jared, you can also still win it if you manage the question without alternatives. And Kelly, you're 1 step behind Jared.
We're all so close, and it was pretty much anyone's game at that point.
King Håkon VII was elected King of Norway in 1905. Which country was he originally the prince of?
Kelly.
Kelly, do you have an answer for me?
Denmark.
You answered the Prince of Denmark. And that's the correct answer. You may take 2 steps forward. Kelly and Cash, you're now head-to-head, just 1 point away from being safe. Jared, you can also win this if you get this question right without alternatives. That means that all 3 of you can win this on the next question.
At one moment, I literally almost passed out. It was just so intense. I definitely felt like, oh my God, I'm about to go home. I don't want to send my friends home. This is horrible.
Are you ready? What was the nickname of King Olav V?
Cash.
Cash?
The People's King.
Your answer is the People's King? That's the correct answer. Congratulations, Cash. You're safe for another week, and you can take your crown and flag and come up to me.
I would have much rather had put that crown on my head if it was the blood of my enemies and not the blood of my friends. So it felt a little bit awkward.
Congratulations, Cash.
Thank you for your job.
That's well deserved.
Thank you.
Jared, if you get it right without alternatives, you're safe. And Kelly, you're just 1 point away from being safe. The next question. Håkon Sverreson was poisoned. Which family member was suspected of the crime? Jared, do you have an answer for me?
It was his mother, the Queen Anita, poisoned him.
You answered his mother, the Queen Anita?
I was 100% confident that I got that question right.
Jared, that's unfortunately the wrong answer.
Guess I misread something, or I guess I just remembered something wrong, but that really sucked.
Kelly, you will now be given 3 alternatives. Was it A, his stepmother, Margareta, B, his rich American uncle, or C, his wife? You answered A, his stepmother, Margareta. And that's the right answer. You're safe for another week. And Jared, I'm really sorry. You may now say goodbye to the others.
It felt like really crappy to wish that your friend is like not answering the right question. It's such a strange position to be in. I feel really bad for him because it was such a minor mistake. Anyone could have made that mistake.
In the middle.
I think that for half of that competition, I thought that Kelly was going to be going home, or at least that I wasn't going to be. To see Kelly come from behind and across, I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, this sucks. Stepmom. It's freaking stepmom.
It's always a stepmom.
This has been incredible. I've met some incredibly amazing people, and I'm really sad to be leaving them.
See you guys. See you, man.
Bye.
Oh,
Sagaen er dessverre over for Jared, men han skal få en slektsbok med informasjon om sin norske familie med seg til USA.
Have a nice trip back, okay?
I will.
I'll see you again.
I will.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
Take care.
Norway has been a very welcoming place and a very beautiful place. A place that I have grown more and more proud to be from. On this journey, he's given me a pretty clear picture of how great this place is. That was a long time ago. This journey has retaught me how to live in the moment and how to take advantage with every opportunity and to not be afraid to be myself. And I think I've learned that from the others here. Family tree. Being able to see these names now after seeing the farm, and as weird as it sounds, it's like I feel like I know them. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. It's gonna be really cool to be able to be the one that tells my family more about where we come from. These smiling people are some of your living Norwegian relatives. They seem really cool. I think that I can call this place kind of a home away from home now. And hopefully I get to come back at some point, and I know that if I do, then I'll be welcomed and it'll be really good.
Guess what, guys? We have cocoa. It's actually kind of a good idea.
packages.
How does it feel to be the victor?
For the king?
It feels good to be in Norway another week, of course.
Yeah.
Well, Coco Skull to Jared.
Yeah, it's a Jared.
Vorvik, the Ironside.
Yeah.
Vorvik, the Ironside.
Skull.
The good.
Cool.
Hey, guys.
Hey!
how's it going, buddy? Oh, Fergus.
I brought something.
Yay.
As you know, every week the Spirit Award goes to someone who demonstrates great Norwegian sportsmanship. And this week is no different. You've all traveled back in time, and this little fella goes to someone who embraced that experience fully. She is a very smiling Viking. She pulled until her hands bled in the tug of war.
Yeah.
She's also our most recent quiz survivor. So Kelly, the last Spirit Award of the season goes to you.
Thank you.
And that means that you're guaranteed a place in the semifinals.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
It's amazing. It came as a surprise, so I feel very happy. I'm just so glad that I'm here this far. I feel relieved.
Okay, let's give a toast for the Vikings and Kelly the Quick and the rest of you lot.
Neste uke drar våre norsk-amerikanske venner til Sørlandet.
Howdy, guys.
Why do all these Norwegians have all this American stuff? What sorcery is this?
The winning team, who's guaranteed a place in the semifinals, is
Monster.